My name is Dr. Spice or Jonah Njoroge. I'm the author of the text Back to the Motherland and the Chief Executive Officer at Dr. Spice Limited. This evening, we have a privilege to have this awesome, lovely, exciting conversation that you have been waiting for. It is actually a timely concern owing to the number of cases, the rising cases of illnesses, and the desire to get help. Some of you desire to heal at home. Some of you desire to heal in the hospital. Some of you desire not to get sick at all. We will accommodate all of you. And even better, my desire and my heart is sold out to giving you wellness and doing preventive treatment. Preventive treatment owes it to how you can actually eat right to make your body so inhabitable for given conditions. According to our research, we have come to this simple basis that if we can work on the gut, then get rid of toxins and parasites, we are actually on an awesome path to wellness. And through this conversation, you'll understand several things. Part of the things we learn in this conversation is that healing is not as expensive as probably you have been made to believe. Secondly, you'll also understand that your body can repair on its own if you provide the needed materials. Part of the needed materials might be food, might be nutrition, might be sunlight, might be grounding, might be electrolyte balance, might be getting rid of toxins, might be deworming, simple things that can actually help you recover pretty well. I have tried my level best to bring this conversation on such platforms. As you know, you have actually witnessed my WhatsApp being harassed, my social media accounts being pushed left, right, and center. That tells me something. Part of what it tells me is that my message has an impact. Secondly, it also tells me that I might be sent to somebody who might never get it if I don't get creative and get alternative solutions and platforms. Exactly what I am doing right now. I want to help you, and I am actually dedicated to see this come to pass. So for this particular evening, I'm joined with a number of our specialists who will also share something good, something awesome in line with this conversation. And continue engaging with us. You can drop your question, your concern, your comment. Let us know how we can actually make this better. When you have been requested or required to participate, to show up, some of the tests you will do, we require you to pay to wherever diagnostic center you will be assigned. The bottom line is just go through this process. Don't make it harder than it already is. I know there are some of us here, you are like, I'm not aching anywhere, my body is all right, and I don't have pain. I need you because your body is susceptible to something, whether now or in 20 years. Some people with given conditions, you see, when they're overconfident drivers, they're the people that mess up on our roads. Don't be an overconfident person. Health does not need to brag. You can actually eat right, take the right steps, and still listen for that other input that will be given. So for today, we are focusing on the gut and why we need to detox. And this conversation is to prepare you for 2026. And in a nutshell, I would say, 2026, commit yourself to actually get wellness options correct, okay? By this I mean, if you can you do all tests that will help you identify where your body needs assistance so that as early as right now, you can actually start healing. Do you know, for example, if you have fibroids 2 centimeters, all right, chances are that you can work on that fibroids now without pain, without discomfort, as opposed to when it is several of them, 9 centimeters. You see? So do we wait for the problem to get bigger so that now we can take it as an emergency? No, we don't. Okay? Unless it is traumatic or such a thing. But when it is something that actually grows, refuse to buy the thought that anything that grows, you can do nothing about. Rubbish that idea. If anything can get worse, believe you me when I tell you this, it can get better. If anything can grow, it can die. If anything can advance, it can reverse. We are here to coach you and teach you towards that line. I am confident because you will not be the first one. You are not the specimen. I'm not trying to do this with you as the first person. I've done this time without number, and that's why I already have a plan for you 2026. The testimonies you are finding on all our social media platforms, the testimonies you are finding on our website are an indication that what we have and what we are doing is actually giving people solutions. And even better, we have incorporated medical doctors, we have incorporated clinical officers, we have incorporated researchers, we have incorporated nutritionists. All of these come together to actually give you the best outcome, functional medicine, awesome results, because that is what we need. In the instances where you need to be admitted in the hospital, we will send you quickly there because that is what your health needs now. You understand? I know there are those that consider maybe the herbalist as they will tell you don't go to the hospital, don't get checked, don't do any test, you rely on their herbs. Not here. We will tell you what you actually need to do. Whether you agree with it or not, our work is to make sure we take you to the path where you will actually get results. Where you need to do test, do the test, bring us the results. Let us see the findings, then we act from there. All right? In the cases where you go do the test, you are taking a given medication, then we find this medication is not the most suitable for you, or it is not the most excellent to help you heal, we will guide you with the corporate effort of this team. In 2026, the plan is actually to shape you for the next decade. It's not a marathon for fixing symptoms. No, I want to help you equip your body, all right? Give you materials for your wellness, okay? Not theoretically, but also practically, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you once again. That was my opening note. I'm joined with a number of our specialists, and they will also have a chance to actually share in this conversation in a number of ways. And one of the ways is to give you the basics and to just prepare you for 2026. I don't know whether you are agreeing with me. We are at a time where if we don't act now, we don't have anybody to defend us. It pains my heart that we have trusted institutions that don't love us. We have given our data to people that are selling us. We have trusted so much. We have expected that the watchmen will keep the city safe. You wish. They don't have your business. They don't even care about you. No wonder today you'll find that we are the highest consumers of banned products from a given market, okay? Globally, we are the community that has been targeted for DNA mutations. Is anybody concerned about that? We are consuming improper food, yet they have been approved. You think they're in the business of keeping you healthy? You wish. They are committed to their work, and their work is to do what they can do for their bellies. And when I say this, I know there are genuine people, and they are watching also this conversation. So at this moment, let us understand how when we fix the gut and we detox, how can we actually heal pretty fast? We can start from my left. Yvonne is our head of medical team. She will be taking us through this to the next part. Thank you.
Thank you, Doc, for giving me this opportunity to address our clients as Dr. Spice. Thank you, our humble clients, for joining us in this webinar. So for me, I am Yvonne Wanjiru, a nutritionist at Dr. Spice Organics. So for me, I will take you through a leaky gut. So what do we mean by saying a leaky gut? And what do we mean by saying your gut is healthy? So I would like to differentiate the two. So I'll start with how a healthy gut is supposed to work. So for the gut, as we all know, it all starts from the mouth all the way to the anus. So a healthy gut is made up of tight cells. For the cells, like when you join for the detox and the gut wellness plan for 2026, I'll be able to teach you and elaborate more on how the gut will, how a healthy gut works. Then what is a leaky gut? A leaky gut is something that it's more like the intestines have become more permeable because they are cells that have become loose, letting toxins into the blood stream, which is, let's say, something like you can get something like sepsis. It's because of a leaky gut. There are things that are entering the bloodstream that are not supposed to enter the bloodstream, causing other forms of like inflammation and other chronic diseases. Then there are common triggers of a leaky gut, such as chronic stress. I will elaborate more during our other classes and webinars about the gut. Then there is highly processed foods, excess sugars, there is the NSAIDs, zile painkillers as well, know them, ibuprofen and the rest. The infections, there are overuse of antibiotics, especially us venye tumezoea kwendanga tu tunachukua vitu over the counter without any prescription from anyone. Then there are food sensitivities such as gluten, and then there is poor gut bacteria. Watu wanapata H. pylori, watu wanapata hizo sepsis and everything. Then again, how do toxins really enter the bloodstream? There's usually a problem with the gut because the gut is able to, kuna zile toxins are like, it's able to filter what the body really wants and what the body does not want. What is not required by the body inakuanga inexcretiwangwa kama waste. What is required is absorbed into the bloodstream. So ikifika to a point that toxins are entering the bloodstream, that is really bad and it's really alarming. So guys, we should take care of our gut so that we can avoid other things, because the gut is more like the engine of the body. So let's learn to feed the gut vitu zenye zinafaa, like vitu zinafaa. Alafu we should be disciplined about our diet. See, like cheating days and everything, we should be disciplined. Alafu again, we should also learn to like detox our body, because hata kama uko disciplined, in one way or another utapata umekula kitu mbaya. So guys, let's detox and let's take care of our gut. Also, you know the gut, unaona watu wanamkanga asubuhi anasema oh siwezi simama na feel uchungu kwa joints and everything. I'll be able to make you understand more once you sign up to our membership or even join our masterclass that is going to help us elaborate more and make you understand on how the gut is related to other diseases, because tumbo na hizi magonjwa zingine ni kama bibi na bwana. So guys, let's take care of our guts and learn to detox. Healthy living from nature.
Wonderful.
Okay, so did you know your stomach is more of like your second brain? Because at the end of the day, everything that passes through the gut system helps regulate conditions or destroys your body. And that is why I'm here to talk about how blood pressure or hypertension is related to gut issue and not detoxing your body. So a research was conducted and it compared people with and without hypertension. And this is what the research came to find out. it came to find out that those with high blood pressure tend to have a different gut bacteria profile and reduced beneficial bacteria, especially those that produce short-chain fatty acids. We will talk more about short-chain fatty acids. And a simple takeaway for you is a healthy gut is equals a toxin-free body. A toxin-free body is equals to relaxed blood vessels, and relaxed blood vessels is equals to balanced high blood pressure. So I will take you through a few ways in which the gut is related to high blood pressure. So the first thing is the gut microbiome. As you all know, the gut microbiome are the bacteria that help with digestion of food. So in an instance where the gut microbiome are more, it means that you will have relaxed blood vessels. Relaxed blood vessels is equals to a balanced blood pressure. It means that there will be reduced inflammation. Sawa sawa. With reduced inflammations, that means the first thing, no gut issues, no acidity. And that also means a balanced blood pressure. Another thing is improved salt balance in the body. Most of the hypertensive clients, when you go to the hospital, you tend to find that the doctors tend to give you an analysis and tell you that reduce your salt intake because of there is an imbalance in the salt in the body. And an unhealthy gut leads to increased inflammation, causes blood vessels to stiffen, and when blood vessels stiffen, that leads to high blood pressure. It also contributes to hypertension. So another way that the gut is related to the hypertension is through short-chain fatty acids. Short-chain fatty acids, they help the good bacteria break down fiber. We get our fiber from mangoes and other foods. So when the good bacteria are low, this means that the kidney is not able to secrete sodium. Another thing, the blood vessels dilate. When the blood vessels dilate, what does that mean? Blood pressure. I don't know if we are able to relate the gut to toxicity, to blood pressure. And then another thing, it lowers the stress hormones. Once stress hormones are lowered, that means there will be an increase in the blood pressure. And I hope you are taking keen lessons, and also we are taking notes on how the gut relates to blood pressure and how having a poor gut system leads to an imbalance in the blood pressure. Another thing is the gut inflammation and leaky gut, as Yvonne has talked about. So when the gut lining is damaged, this means that toxins leak into the bloodstream, and that is where detox comes in. It is important that you from time to time you keep on detoxing your body, and that is where our gut health and detox campaign comes in. So what makes you not join the gut health and the detox campaign, and also the meal plan campaign? Salt and gut bacteria. High salt intake leads to it kills the beneficial bacteria. These are the lactobacillus. It triggers immune responses that raise blood pressure, and it also increases fluid retention. And before we go to some of the herbs that assist with working on your gut system, detoxing your body, and also regulating blood pressure, there is something that is very important: the kind of foods that we take. As Yvonne has talked about, processed foods, or foods that have high salt intake, or foods that are rich in toxicity. These are the foods that we take from a day-to-day basis. And some of the herbs that assist us in reversing some of these conditions include moringa. Moringa is locally available wherever you are. We have cayenne. Cayenne, one, is good in regulating your blood pressure, and also cayenne is good with restoring the gut system. We also have green tea. Taking green tea as your normal day-to-day tea soothes your gut system. Some of the other herbs include hibiscus, but why we don't recommend hibiscus that much? Because hibiscus is an irritant to the stomach. And that is why it is important. Before taking any herbs, you book a consultation and also be guided thoroughly on what you should do and what you should not do. So, my sisters and brothers, what is stopping you from enrolling to our gut health and detox plan? I believe this is a very important program to all of us, considering the kind of foods that we take on a day-to-day basis, the kind of liquids we take on a day-to-day basis, the kind of lifestyle that we live. And you find that a person who does not detox their body, or someone who does not work on their gut system, is more prone to these lifestyle diseases, which includes hypertension. Thank you.
Good. Let's, taking on from what they've said, you've seen now the importance of taking care of your gut. My name is John Kevova. I'm a research scientist at Dr. Spice Organics, and I just want to begin a conversation myself. I don't want to teach, I don't want to give you the nitty-gritties that you already know, or that are going now to be revealed later through this program, because this is now a journey. We are not beginning, and we've always told you in our videos that healing is not a one-time thing. You coming for Cayenne and expecting to be healed in 2 weeks, that's not how it works. We have systems, and healing is a journey. You've had this disease for this condition, whatever. Kama nimekuwa, if I have had diabetes for 15 years, why am I expecting to heal it in 2 days? I have had hypertension for 6 years, but I'm expecting just to get results in 1 day. It doesn't not work like that. That's why we are inviting you to a journey, and welcome to this detox plan. We are welcoming you to 26 with this detox plan. And I would just want to give you some amazing figures. Not so amazing, actually some saddening figures that you need to know and understand how the sort of problem we are in. Right now, I just want to relate, because we are talking about detox. I want to relate detox, or rather gut problems, with diabetes. And 2,000 years ago, there is somebody who's referred to as the father of medicine. His name is Hippocrates. Hippocrates once said that all problems or all diseases begin from the gut. That was 2,000 years ago. And right now, modern science, research is now proving this old knowledge from 2,000 years ago. This was after, I'm imagining this was after the death of Jesus, that somebody says this, and now we are just confirming it right now, that all these problems have a high chance of starting from the gut. Take for instance, there is 75% of people or patients suffering from diabetes. 75%, I mean 75%, experience GI symptoms. Now this GI, this is gastrointestinal symptoms. I mean gastritis. The big question here is, you may tell me, this was caused by the diabetes. But the big question is, or what we want to answer in our next or in our subsequent meetings is, are these problems caused by the diabetes, or do these problems cause diabetes? There's a doctor, I can't call this name, but he asked whether, because people say diabetes changed the gut, Eve has already told you about the gut microbiome, and people say that diabetes will change your microbiome, but is really that the only option? What if the option is the change in gut microbiome is the one causing diabetes? Because it's two sides of the coin. So this is what we want now to let you know. And let me give you some statistics about diabetes in Kenya. At the moment, we have about 813,300 confirmed cases of diabetes. Those are confirmed. That makes around 3.1% of the total population, of the total adult population. In 2019, it was predicted that around 4.5% of the population will be diabetic. Mind you, this is what I've just told you, the 813, the 3.1% is the one of confirmed cases. But guess what? Only around 46% are diagnosed. So there's another 54% that is walking out there with diabetes, not knowing they have diabetes. I could be having diabetes right now and I don't know. A friend of ours was teaching us in one of our previous seminars, telling us that 80% of Kenyans have, I think it was stage 1, like we are in the pre-diabetic stages. So this problem is bigger than we think, and we are having a problem that is bigger than some of the diseases we fear, and these are all caused by lifestyle change, our own lifestyle. So we want to teach you that, and amazingly, listen to this, that these cases are most prevalent in the urban centers. Listen, Nairobi has 7.5% prevalence. Out of the, countrywide it's 3.1, but in Nairobi it's 7.5, sorry, of confirmed cases. 6.0 is in Kisumu, and 5.1 is in Mombasa. I'm sure even in our audience right now, you people that are watching, you must be watching from Nairobi, Kisumu, Mombasa, Kisii, in an urban center. But of course, I know we also have people from Jaribari Chache in the rural areas, but we are also having these problems. But I just want to highlight that they are more in the urban centers. Do you know why? There are so many factors that disrupt our gut microbiome in these urban centers, and you all know them. Some of them we've been highlighting, and that has been the cause of the many problems we are having with our social medias, because we are highlighting some of these problems that zinakwaza some of these people in power, and some of these people who do not like them being solved. And the economic impact, I don't want to get into this, but the economic impact of diabetes is heavy. The economic impact, it shows that around 24.6 billion is spent on diabetes yearly in the country. This is money getting into somebody's pocket, somebody in the healthcare system. Hi, 24.6 billion. Is there a chance that this is a money-making program? I don't want to get into the nitty-gritties of that. I don't want to spread propaganda right here without the proper data. I want to give this proper data to the people who are willing to walk with us this journey. So it's not just a disease anymore. This is a money-making enterprise. And we want now to give the realities of it, that it is connected to what you eat. It is connected to what gets in through your mouth. Yvonne has already told you that the gut begins from the mouth to the anus, and it's all connected. Don't get it twisted. Don't get lied to. It's all connected. Now, if I would give you just a sneak view of what an healthy gut comprises of, and you compare it, or I compare it with mine. I like giving these examples and comparing it with my own lifestyle or whatever I do take. So a healthy gut has diverse bacterial species. You all know that the gut is full of bacteria. So a healthy gut also has proper insulin sensitivity. It has a reduced inflammation and an efficient glucose metabolism. The opposite of this is a disrupted gut, which has dysbiosis or changed microbiome. It has reduced bacterial diversity. It has insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and blood sugar, and less or poor blood sugar control. So, how do you see your gut? How do you see your microbiome? Are you taking probiotics that now balance? But you see, some of the antibacterial medicine we take, it destroys all the bacteria or kills even the important bacteria. But the thing with probiotics is, and you'll realize this, that probiotics balance this now microbiome, the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. It keeps them at balance so that your stomach now works at optimum levels. You don't want to end up being part of these statistics. Remember, I told you that they predicted that by 2030, 4.5% of the population will have diabetes. Right now, the confirmed cases are 3.1%, and another 54% walking without being detected. So we've already reached this threshold there at 2030. Just imagine what will be happening in 2030. I don't want to make that assumption. I want to make this assumption from a positive note that the people watching this will not be part of that statistics. They will not be part of the 5 point something we are waiting to have in 2030. And I'm not waiting to be part of them because I'm walking this journey myself. Walk with us this journey of detoxing. Detox your body. I don't want to get into the nitty-gritties, but I want to tell you about what Yvonne had actually told you. Toxins in the body. What toxins is not just the chemicals that we know. It's not just the carcinogenic compounds that you already know that you are already avoiding. It's a misbalance on your microbiome. If there's a misbalance, the extra biomes are regarded as toxins in your body. If you have I'm sure somebody will talk about this, but even hormonal imbalance, some of these will be regarded as toxins. And the toxins are the ones now bringing you these diseases that we are talking about. And the type 2 diabetes patients are like, with an imbalanced microbiome, you are at a higher chance of suffering from type 2 diabetes. So don't be part of statistics. Walk with us this journey, and you'll get good results. You'll not just get good results, you'll get the results that you want. Part of your 2026 plan should be to join a detox plan. This detox plan is now the one that will fix your gut, fix your health. That has been my time. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Good evening. So my name is Lona, a specialist at Dr. Spice. And so today I will be taking you through how the gut relates with the thyroid and hormonal balance in women and both men. So a recent research shows that 2025 research shows that most thyroid patients have a leaky gut. As my colleague had said earlier, a leaky gut is a gut that is permeable. It allows toxins to other parts of your immune system, to both the blood and the whole body. So this indicates that the microbial changes in the gut, if there is no enough good bacteria in your gut, this could cause problems with hormonal balance. They could cause problems with your thyroid. So the research also shows that not having enough gut bacteria leads to inflammations, it leads to thyroid disorders, hormonal balance, infertility, and other conditions. So the gut is a very important organ to protect, because you're protecting yourself from getting all those conditions. So the relationship between the gut and the thyroid is one, nutrient absorption. So most nutrients are normally absorbed in your gut. So you'll find like iron, selenium, zinc, iodine are all absorbed in your gut. So if there is problems with your gut lining, the nutrients will not be absorbed properly. So this will cause thyroid disorders, they will cause infertility, they'll also cause problems with your hormones. The other thing is autoimmune conditions. So if you have a leaky gut, antigens are able to penetrate into your system. This could cause autoimmune conditions. There are very many autoimmune conditions that we know that could be potential. The other thing is the gut bacteria. Gut bacteria is very important for conversion of some of these hormones in the gut. So for example, even like with the thyroid, you find that T4 is converted to T3 in the gut. So if you have a problem with your gut, it will cause to hormonal imbalance and also problems with your thyroid. So herbs are very important in both managing your gut bacteria, also helping with hormonal balance, because once your gut is good, your hormonal balance and also all your functioning will be better. So it is very important, as we start this webinar, that you understand the importance of gut health and detoxing your body, healthy living from nature.
Wonderful. This is an interesting conversation and a timely message that everybody need to hear. And the reason why we are not even hurrying to tell you these are the charges, this is what and what that will be required, is because it's not a rush, it's not a marathon for giving you anything. It's first of all empowerment. I consider empowerment being more premium than products, because products, you already have it. Some of these herbs that we keep mentioning, you already have them in your backyard. So it's not a marathon to give you herbs. You have the herbs as it is already. Okay? Get interactive. The number that is coming on your screen right now is the number that will actually help you get connected to such forums and platforms. And at this point, I would like to ask just 2 questions. Are you following this conversation, this webinar, and you are at a point where you actually need to take action as it is? There are those who are like, I can take action immediately, and I'm willing to go to any extent. Yeah? I need to, first of all, have another constructive engagement with you before you even consider doing anything about test, anything about products. Okay? So that we establish where exactly do we need to start? Where exactly do we need to kick this conversation going? All right? So ladies and gentlemen, if you are connecting from YouTube, you are connecting from Facebook, wherever you are seeing us from, we value your participation. We value your feedback. We value your commitment to what we are doing. So I would require you to use that number on the screen. Okay? That number on the screen. It is the number you will actually reach to my office. This number, you will use it for membership. I'll categorize your membership into several categories depending on the level of everything else. But I'll give you in details what exactly the gold membership, the silver membership, and the basic package, what the basic membership package will consist of. All right? But I want to work with a team. You see now this free platform open to everybody. I'm not even sure what exactly we can talk about. Here we have like 50 different conditions. So which one exactly do I talk about in this session? You see now it is actually complicated. But when I have your number, if you register as a member, I will assign you a specialist. A person who will report to me daily. A person who will report to my office on a daily basis to let me know how you are faring. We work with you for 3 good months. We fix your gut and we detox. Then you realize some of the conditions that you thought were life-threatening, they are a walkover. They will not bother you as much. All right? And so make use of that number on the screen. Make use of that number on the screen. We have a number. It should be on this screen as I'm talking. Use that number. And I will allow Yvonne to come back and just let us know the tests that we will make you go, have diagnostic tests, all right? Which, of course, you will pay to the diagnostic center that will be assigned to, okay? So you will need to just have an idea of, sina ugonjwa sahi, lakini mwili yangu inaweza pimwa, ijulikane, wewe next year ama next year but one, ungekuwa na ugonjwa mbaya sana. Luckily umekuja sahi. You see the type of, the kind of conversation I'm talking about. Na ninasema hivi nikijua, haja gani tugoje, then uambiwe, kama tulijua mapema, we would have done something better. Like, sometime later becomes never. I am not willing to be the captain of such a ship. I want to allow you understand your body early. Na kwa wale wenye wanakuwa na uoga, kai mimi siwezi kujua, I'll be in panic. Don't worry. Unaniambia tu hivyo upfront. We will do the tests and we will keep them. After graduate from the campaign, then we will give you the initial and the new results. Then I'll be like, I am handing over to you the new you. You did not know you had this and that and the other condition. Right now, you don't have any of those. I am waiting to graduate such a group. I'm so yearning to walk a journey with you from ukiwa na shida enye maybe hata hukujua, to the extent where you will actually know enyewe nimesaidika. All right? And that is the conversation I am dedicated to take you through. So, just a clarification that when we are talking about detox, it's not detox is not diarrhea. That's a proper thing I need to. There are those who feel like if I don't diarrhea, then that is not detox. That's a lie. You can actually detox and don't endure. Secondly, in order of priorities, before you do a flush, you do a diuretic thing. You use anything that will allow you to do the kuendeshaka thing. Fix the gut first of all. Okay? If you do the flushing before you even detox, You are not helping yourself. You know, it's not the excitement of releasing anything. No. It's about toxicity, about parasites. This is the enemy in the house, and this is what we are attacking. And do you know some of the conditions, if you knew them early, you can actually get rid of the condition they bring. For instance, kuna watu hapa unaniangalia, ugonjwa wenye unasumbuka nayo sahi ilikupata ukiwa high school. Right now you are in your 30s. It's a decade later or more than a decade later. Then you are like, how come? Me, I'm disciplined. Me, I'm like, no. Remember your high school. Do you also know that mtu mwenye amewacha smoking right now, 10 years to come, bado ako susceptible, bado ako likely to develop lung cancer, because the active compound that brings that came from smoking remain active in your system for 10 years. 10 years, tell me about that. Then you are not even considering the effect of glyphosate, which is a compound found in agrochemicals. Yeah, you are not considering what malathion is doing in the soil. So this one is available in your water, available in your farm, in your soil. Then you have another one that came from smoking. Then it's a decade later, compromised by lifestyle. Should we fold our hands and say, things are going to be better? If something is mine, it is meant, it will just be mine. These are not the time to fold your hands and just wait for if it is God's will. It is not his will for you to be careless. At least be careful now. All right? Yeah, that's a proper way to start this. Then, detox without repairing the gut is a lie. That is actually a retoxification. You're not detoxing. That's a retoxification. You are introducing toxicity to a system that needed to have the problem fixed. So, in order of priority, detox without gut repair is a lie. It is retoxification. And for this program, kuna watu nitakupea mandatory tests. Mandatory tests. And our medical team have actually listed all of those tests that we will give you. Whether you prefer to collect samples ama tukutume in the diagnostic centers who are actually partnering with us in this campaign, that would work okay. Then kuna wale wata prefer, mimi nitajitafutia, munipe list ya hizo test, niende nijitafutia, niwaletee results. Then tuanze safari hapo. Alright? So hizo zote ni wewe utagharamia, because let me tell you, usione kama ni ngumu kugharamika hizo test na ni zako sahi. Kama ingekuwa emergency, I'm telling you ungezipata. So don't lie, don't fool yourself right now. Kai mimi nitapata hizo pesa. Utapata anyway, it's not that expensive. We are making sure that this becomes so affordable for everyone. So we'll be given the tests and what exactly they are testing and a rough idea of how much they cost if possible. But number ya simu yenye iko hapa kwa screen, use that number 0113. Use that number, you will actually land in my office. Okay? So with that number, you'll come to my office, then I'll enroll you officially to the 2026 gut health and detox plan. It's not just enough just that you attended this one. No, this one is actually to sell you the idea. This is what I'm thinking. Do you find it a priority for you? Do you think it is what you need right now? Then I am here to hold your hand and walk you through this journey. So use that number. You will come to my office and you will actually get the needed assistance, the breakdown of the tests. In case you missed anything during this live, or you have a burning question that is not able to wait to the end, we'll have a chance to take questions that we'll ask on this live session, and we will guide you onward. So Yvonne, please guide us through the test that our clients will do.
So here a list of tests that I would require you as our clients to do before you even enroll for the wellness, the gut wellness and detox plan for 2026. So we start with the random blood sugar, which will it's more of a test for literally the random blood sugar is we are testing the sugar levels zenye after umekula ile tu after you've eaten randomly. So then we have the HbA1c, which tests the blood sugar yako the past 3 months, which is also a test that is used to diagnose diabetes type 2. and also type 1. Then we have urinalysis. Urinalysis will show us if you have a UTI, a yeast infection, proteinuria, if you have protein in urine, and so on. And then we have the STI panel, which will show us the syphilis, chlamydia, gonorrhea, and so on. Then we have the KFTs, which are the kidney function tests, to show us on how your kidney is functioning, the creatinine levels, the urea levels, and so on. Then we have the liver function tests. We also have the lipid profile tests. For the hormones, we have the thyroid panel. We have the female hormones, more of the hormonal profile. They will test for each. If you're a man, they'll test for the male testosterone. If you're a woman, the female hormones, the estrogen, progesterone, and so on. The thyroid, which will test the T4s, T5s, TLH, and so on. Then we have, for the arthritis, we have the rheumatoid factor, we have the uric acid test, and then for cancer, we have the PSA for men, the prostate sensitive antigen. Then we have the CA 125 for women to detect for cancer. We also have the more of a mammogram for the breast cancer. Then we have actually the full body hemogram to test for infection, if your blood levels are low, if you have any sort of infection, viral, and so on. Yeah, so those are basically the tests that will require you to have before you even enroll for the gut wellness and detox plan. Kindly enroll for it. It will benefit you and also you, your generation, and the generation to come.
Perfect. I would love to take a question at this point before we approach the end. You have a concern, a question about this program, about next year 2026 campaign. Let us answer that question right now before I give you the breakdown of membership. How can you actually join if you need a VIP treatment, if you need faster response, if you need closer, more personal conversation with my office, all right? Or you feel your case actually need to land in the research department, medical department, need to be added more weight, or you need actually to be a member in this 2026 campaign. We can take that question if there is from the live audience, kindly. Give the mic.
Okay, I'll take one question from Wilfred Mwenda. He asks, can we detox lungs and the effects of smoke? I don't know if this can be answered right now or during the sessions, but you can go ahead.
Yes, I can answer right now. Yes, we can detox the lungs and the effect of smoke using simple herbs such as mullein or mullein and black seed oil and proper steaming, okay, with the right herbs. So that can actually be guided depending on what exactly. And also, you see now the test will tell us the level to which your lungs have been affected. Then we can actually take the right step and the right approach to your wellness.
Good, thank you. One more.
On the same, it not only affect the lungs. So this actually goes to the blood. This actually goes to other organs. You are witnesses that a smoker you'll know the smokers from their eyes. You'll know. You can also do a blood test. Your body has now been affected from what you smoked. All right, so we can do a full body detox beside the lung only.
Yes, and this is from like 10 others. What is the price for the full checkup?
Yvonne. Perfect. Yvonne, let us know the expected charge for all those tests that you have listed for us?
Okay, so for women it will be around 33,000, and for men it will be 36,000 shillings.
That's not much. I expected around 50,000. So with 50,000, you actually have a change. Do you know why? We are ruling out the possibility of anything, kujificha tu ndani ya system. We don't want that. That's why we are actually testing. We know you don't have pain. We know it's not even a bother right now, but just do it. You don't know, maybe after 2, 3, 4 weeks, that is when it would have struck. Now, even with stronger weight, let us not wait for damage to happen. We can actually take action now. So with around 40,000, you said?
Yes, around 33,000 for the women and 36,000 for the men.
For men, sasa itabidi you pull up your socks. Yours is higher. I thought ladies might have a higher budget. Lakini men, yenu umeweka hapo ya prostate?
Nimeweka ya prostate.
Perfect. So, wanaume, let us do this. So, I don't know whether if I give you at the end of this year and January, then we do a proper rollout on from February 1st. Can we do that random? Well, let me see. You can be active. You can get interactive in the comment section. Will that be okay? We roll out officially on 1st February. Will that be okay? Let me know, John, with your assistance. You can let us know whether they are in for that. Maybe they can comment with yes, so that we we take a random voting. What are they saying in the live chat? Let us know if yes, we give you the whole of January to plan, budget, and do the tests, so that February you come and table this is this is how my body is right now. I need now to start officially. So we start February 1st. Then we do it for like 3 months. I want just 90 days. I know your body can reset even within 21 days. I know with my approach, your body can reset within a month. But I just want to add 2 more just for wale mili yao inakuwa resistant ama yule mwenye amekuwa affected sana to the extreme. All right? This is actually not a rush to fix any symptoms. It's actually helping you to fight, helping you to get the needed results. All right? Yeah. Do we have?
Yes. We have amazing feedback and everyone is okay with February. Almost everyone, because I have so many yeses. And there is one question that keeps recurring. I think, Yvonne, you can cover this. Can insurance cover? I think she's asking for the tests. Can insurance cover? I don't know which insurance.
Yes, insurance can cover. Insurances can cover because basically kama ile when you're beginning the year, you do the Wellman's test. All insurances will cover for that. And most of the tests that I have given you are in the Wellman's test or Well Woman's tests that is usually done.
Perfect. So you can actually use your medical cover to take care of those tests. You only need a letter from us. Okay, we can do a letter so that you can just go and start requesting your own diagnosis. You can actually get that from us, so that you'll be guided. And from February 1st, for both men and women, February 1st, for both men and women. I think that is well established. Did we have any other pending concern before we talk on membership? All right, that is awesome. So about membership, we'll have categories of membership. There are 3 of them. We'll have, we are calling them VIP membership because kuna yule mwenye anahitaji our products but yeye hahitaji hata hizo mastori mingi na hata hataki hata ni msavu. People are like that, it's normal. Na kuna yule mwenye anafeel hapana, I need a closer attention. I need your office to take care of my thing as a VIP. I don't need to come and queue. I don't need to come and wait. I need you to prescribe everything I have. Then you might find your case maybe is more complicated, inahitaji more attention, ilete kwetu. So that myself, our doctor to my right, our nutrition to my left, our research team, we come together and arrive at something. You see? We get you the best approach. We get you the best diagnosis. Remember, at Dr. Spice Organics, hatuna shida na wewe kufanya test. Hatuna shida na wewe hata kutumia dawa za hospitali. We'll just tell you what is the best. Kama ni kitu dawa ya hospitali inafanya na herbs hazifanyi, we'll tell you just go and take that one. Hatujafikisha research hapo. Soon tukifikisha tutakwambia. Alright? Is the way right now we don't have any challenge about H. pylori, about ulcers, because that one our research has done justice. All right? About hormonal balance, that one our research has done justice. About conceiving, that one justice. About fibroids, justice. About blood pressure, done. About blood sugars, done. So much of the conditions zenye watu wako nazo, our research is actually solid and we have awesome results. Kwa ile yenye maybe uko na 2, 4, 5 conditions, that one sasa tunahitaji tuketi chini tuone the priorities of your treatment. But I can tell you up front, the priorities of your treatment, we need to start with the gut and detox. Gut and detox. Unaweza detox through January. This is what I commend you to do. Take the full body detox and a proper herbal tea. Take it through January. So that tukianza February, you are not starting to detox. Your body is ready now for the next move. All right? I think the detox is 2,500, and I will make sure when you order from that number, yenye unawekewa hapa kwa screen, get us that number again. For those who will, you see the number that sent you the link, use order from there, you get the detox. Kama you already had the detox, no problem. Just update us so that we don't do it twice. All right? We don't need to do twice. You don't need to detox twice if you had done a detox in the last 3 months. Okay? If you did a detox in the last 3 months, just update us. All right? If you had not done the detox, we implore you to do that. So that through January, 2,500 is all right, is ideal for us to do that through January. Gather what you need for the tests. Do the test. You can actually get that letter so that the medical cover does that. Medical insurance covers that whatever. Then February 1st, tunaanza na wewe ukiwa ready for proper gut fixing, for proper reversal of conditions, and even the better you. Kuna ile mtu haumu inampopote, but let me tell you, mwili yako usidhani na perform at optimum. And that's not a scare, is actually the reality of the things. The Daily Nation did a justice about a given article, and they talked about the poison in our food. And do you know what they were talking about? That more than 500,000 tons of banned agrochemicals in the European Union are actually being consumed in Kenya. And globally, Kenya is the highest consumer of the banned chemicals. Think about that for a minute. Maybe you have consumed maybe 1 kg of the banned chemicals. Then you are wondering, why do we need to detox? That is why. And you see, when the farm is targeted, you might be taking what you call organic food, but it is not. You might be taking better, because there is no best as it is, better food choices, but still you are leaving toxins in the body. You might think that when you wash a fruit, or you wash kales, or you wash greens, or you wash anything, that gets rid of the chemicals that grew it. Oh, you wish. It does not. There is what actually happens when you wash on the surface, and there is what actually gets into the cells of that particular food. All right? And there is the period of time that you should actually allow the food in the farm, after you have sprayed any agrochemicals on them, you allow it time for that system to actually get rid of that, the active compounds. Thus, unfortunately, we can have it sprayed today, then tomorrow morning, people are on their farm. Just because it will be brighter, it will be greener, it would appear fuller, it will be some kind of exciting, Or maybe we are not allowing it the 10 days, or some require 21 days to actually get rid of the poison that was in them. Let me ask you, if through breathing that agrochemical actually causes you lung failure, how much more when that one gets into the gut, to the blood, you think the active compounds died just because you removed it from the farm? It did not. It is right there. And where did it go? Back to the soil. Maybe down the river. Maybe you are consuming it in the water. Maybe it evaporated, then came back as rainfall, and you are consuming it on a daily basis. This conversation, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about it and nakuwa na shivers, because we might think we are safe, but may the Lord help us. So we'll have the premium packages that you are actually looking at beside me. Get those benefits. All right? Reach out to the number yenye nimekuprovidea hapa. It will come to my office. That is a VIP membership. All right? But it does not mean that if you are not a member, we don't need you. We need you. We only allow. We have had a lot of discomfort na complaints. Watu wanasema hapana, me I expected Dr. Spice to be the one handling my case. I expected mine to be given proper attention. I expected mine to be this and that. It is okay. We understand you, and we want to provide this opportunity for you to actually get the package that you desired. Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, the packages are on the screen. The number is on the screen. Just reach out. The tests, you already have an idea. It would cost you less than 40,000 to do all of those tests. Then we rule out that hauna ine shida. All right? Then tutakufix vizuri ili uendelee with the same routine. All right? About what and what I will require after nimechukua nini, that one will come later. I'll give you glass jars. I'll give you kombucha. I'll give you kefir grains. I'll give you the plants to grow. I'll give you the chia seeds, go and plant. I'll give you the aloe vera. I'll give you so many things. Go and become a herbalist in your home. Have a space hata kama ni size ya hii meza. Plant basil hapo. Plant hapa chia. Plant hapa aloe vera. Plant hapa kitu ingine. Plant hapa vitu zako wewe mwenyewe. Tukae na afya, and we live healthy, as I always say, from nature. You got me for the very first time, and you are wondering what's wrong with this guy. My name is Jonah, Dr. Spice. I am an author. I'm a health enthusiast. I am a herbalist. I work with Dr. Spice Organics Limited. We are a company that deals with wellness, about natural living. We have branches in Nairobi. We have branches in Eldoret, Nakuru, Moravian Mall in Roiro, and Thika Stageview Plaza. You can actually reach out to us through the numbers and through all these platforms that have been provided for you on the screen. So we thank you, and we appreciate your participation. We appreciate that you have actually taken time to listen. We appreciate that you have actually allowed us to share our vision to you. We hope this helps keep somebody safe. Share this message to the people that you love. I am doing this free of charge because I love you. We organize all these live sessions because we are interested. Some of you, it is in this information that you needed for you to wake up. Maybe you needed to hear the truths as we have stated them. You needed to hear that actually half of the people might develop or have, as it is right now, diabetes. That 80% of women have fibroids or might have fibroids in future. So such data, what does it leave you with? Will you just fold hands and wait for things to just nikibahatika ni sawa? The quality of life, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want you to be disrupted from your work. We don't want you to be disrupted from your family responsibilities. That is our commitment. Allow us to help you and work with you to your wellness. This is Dr. Spice. Join me as we tell them, health the living
From nature.
Health the living
From nature.
One more time, health the living
From nature.
Thank you.